Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm sharing something super close to my heart, 10 romance movies that completely changed me forever. These aren't just movies to me. They're experiences, emotions, and lessons that stuck with me long after the credits rolled. I really poured my heart into this list, so I hope it inspires you to watch or rewatch them with fresh eyes. And before we dive in, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss my movie recommendations and heartfelt reviews. 1. Before Sunrise. This movie made me believe that a deep connection can happen in just one night. I love how honest and unscripted the conversations feel. It's like you're watching two souls slowly unfold. In my opinion, this is romance in its most natural form. No big gestures, just raw emotion. The setting in Vienna adds a quiet magic, but it's really about the bond between two strangers. I felt like I was falling in love with them at the same time they were falling for each other. It reminded me that timing doesn't always work with love, but that doesn't make the experience any less powerful. The way it ends left me full of hope and heartbreak at the same time. This movie honestly changed how I think about fleeting moments and their impact. 2. Blue Valentine. This one hurt me in a way I wasn't ready for. I love how it shows both the beauty and the breakdown of love side by side. In my opinion, it's one of the most realistic portrayals of a relationship. How love can fade even when the feelings are still there. The way it jumps between the beginning and the end of their love story makes it even more painful. I found myself hoping they'd make it work, even when I knew they wouldn't. The performances are raw and heartbreaking. It almost felt like watching real people fall apart. It made me realize how fragile love can be when life gets heavy. This film changed how I understand love's rise and fall. 3. Call Me by Your Name. This movie took me on an emotional journey I didn't expect. I love the slow burn of the romance, the way it builds through glances and unsaid feelings. In my opinion, the story is less about labels and more about the purity of falling in love. The summer setting in Italy is so beautiful, but it's the emotional weight that really stays with you. That final scene with Elio by the fireplace broke me. It made me reflect on how first love feels and how it lingers long after it's over. The film doesn't rush anything, and that's what makes it so real. This story changed how I view love that's brief but unforgettable. 4. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This one made me think about love and memory in a whole new way. I love the concept of erasing pain, but also how the movie proves that some people are just meant to stay in your heart. In my opinion, it captures the chaos, beauty, and messiness of real love. Watching Joel and Clementine fall in love and then forget each other and still find their way back was deeply emotional. It made me realize that even if things end, the moments still matter. The film feels dreamy and painful at the same time. It asks if love is worth the hurt, and for me, the answer was yes. This movie changed how I think about letting go. 5. Her. I didn't expect to cry over a man falling in love with an AI, but I did. I love how this film explores loneliness and intimacy in a digital world. In my opinion, Theodore and Samantha's connection is more emotional than many human love stories. It made me question what really defines a relationship. Is it the physical presence or the emotional bond? There's a quiet sadness in this movie that stayed with me. The voice, the writing, the colors, everything felt soft and vulnerable. It reminded me how much people crave connection, even in the loneliest moments. This film changed how I view emotional intimacy and the forms it can take. 6. The Notebook. This is the classic love story that still gets me every time. I love how passionate and intense their relationship is, even when it's messy. In my opinion, this movie shows that real love isn't always easy. It's full of sacrifice, patience, and choosing each other again and again. The older version of them made me cry more than once. The fact that he stayed with her through everything, even when she forgot him, broke me. It made me realize that love isn't just about the good times, it's about staying when things fall apart. That last scene is unforgettable. This movie changed my definition of lifelong love. 7. 500 Days of Summer. This one hit me differently because it's not your typical love story. I love how it tells you upfront that it's not a love story, but then still makes you hope. In my opinion, this movie shows how we romanticize people instead of seeing them clearly. I related to the heartbreak of expecting something that was never promised. The storytelling style, with the non-linear timeline, made the emotional moments hit harder. It's honest about how confusing and unfair love can feel sometimes. It made me reflect on the importance of healing and moving on. This movie changed how I look at failed relationships, not as regrets, but as lessons. 8. Atonement. This film shattered me. I love how it mixes love and tragedy in such a haunting way. In my opinion, the betrayal in this movie makes the love story even more heartbreaking. Robbie and Cecilia's love is cut short, and they never get the future they deserve. The twist at the end left me speechless and emotionally wrecked. It made me realize how much damage one lie can do, not just to lives, but to love. The visuals, the music, the emotion, it's all unforgettable. This film changed how I view love that never got a chance. 9. Me Before You. This movie made me smile and sob in the same hour. I love how Lou and Will's relationship grew slowly, turning from friendship into something much deeper. In my opinion, it's about loving someone enough to let them go, even when it hurts. Will's choice at the end devastated me, but I understood him. The chemistry between the characters felt so real, and their bond was beautiful. It showed me that some people come into your life to change it forever, even if they don't stay. It's a heartbreaking story, but also oddly hopeful. This movie changed how I think about love and choice. 10. Pride and Prejudice. This one gave me goosebumps from start to finish. I love the slow, quiet tension between Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, the way they challenge each other, then fall deeply in love. In my opinion, it's one of the most beautifully written love stories ever told. The cinematography, the music, the rain scene, it's all perfect. I felt every emotion with them, the pride, the hurt, and finally, the acceptance. It reminded me that sometimes love is found when we let go of ego. That final proposal scene still gives me chills. This movie changed how I see love based on respect and growth. And that's my list of 10 romance movies that truly left their mark on me. Each one taught me something different about love, whether it's about holding on, letting go, or cherishing the fleeting moments. I hope you found at least one film here that will move you the way it moved me. If you've seen any of these, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep exploring these emotional movie journeys together.